Wah, wah, wah. We're still getting through this stuff. Nothing too new. Just some fun. Oh, there's the Micro Machine O spray that's unproduced. Again, I don't think anyone even knows that exists. So, these three boxes I had to go through because they ended up being Hone Hone, which is not a crowd pleaser when it comes on YouTube. But this is pretty cool. I bought this. I pulled it out and I was like, ooh, check this out. This is a Bandai series from 2009, kind of like Mad Scientist, where you create the monsters. It just looks so cool. There's sometimes you're in Japan, you're just seeing exclusive stuff. You're like, I gotta buy it, man. I gotta buy it. And this is exactly how this one turned out. Look at that. That's how you create the monster with a skeleton action figure underneath. You inject it. Got little horns, it melts off. Doesn't look as cool, obviously, when you look at it, the actual toy up here. But they did a lot of smaller kits, too. Got some history. And I think I have a couple smaller ones, but this is like the big Kahuna set. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot about this. And I slid it out of the box. But yeah, a lot of the Hone Hone stuff just didn't do well for YouTube. It took a lot longer to edit these videos for these little glow-in-the-dark dinosaurs. I love them a lot, but it's a little too off the beaten path. Look at this. We got some Beatamon in here. Look at that. Oh, I remember buying that's a crow. Oh, it's a penguin. It's a penguin Beatamon. I thought that was really cool. So I picked him up when I was there. We will be going back to Japan. I got to finish up the Japan videos, which I haven't done. And then I have to go back to Japan in 2 weeks. So it's like, just so much to do. So we're going to hit up this box right here. This looks fun. So this tub is a product of its time. This is like the late 2000s, which it all just starts merging together after a while. Like, you see toys, you see what came out, but your memories are just, at least, I don't really have any memories in that area. So we have, once again, that's kind of odd. I already pulled out of like 2 tubs ago. Does it work? Nope. Oh, just barely as well. So these are Operation Overdrive, this series where I kind of just quit Power Rangers after this series came up. I was like, I can't do it, man. Still like the action figures. I thought the Megazord was okay, but I would buy a lot of this stuff on sale for like $5 each on the special event sales. You keep your eye out for those things. You're not fighting against other collectors. You just wait for that to come up, and then they prepare for it in advance. Like Toys R Us would have that sale around early November, buy 2 get 1 free, and they would have a whole bunch of extra stock come in. So you just walk in, see a giant end cap of like these figures, and go, one of each. So we got an extra pink and we got an extra yellow. So I will go to the art tub. Oh, look at that. 15th anniversary, no sticker variant. So this one must be worth trillions of dollars in the future. No, nobody cares. But yeah, we'll just swap out, keep one of each, and sell one of each of these. Shouldn't be too much money. Look at that. That is just, again, a product of its time. What do we got here? Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow. Again, great movies. Everyone loves them, but nobody talks about them. Is that like Jack Sparrow? Yes, they do, but they don't like hark back to the entire movie. It's kind of crazy. So the market isn't that strong on these things. I could be wrong. This could be a $30 figure for all I know, but it's more fun stuff I bought, like the Suncoast video days. Yes, you remember too, Sam Goody. And it's okay to let these go. Like, I love the Zizzle figures because those are like pure action figures. This is more like a nice statue for your desk, and it's okay to let this one go. So that's cool. That's cool. We have Sao Fang. I probably bought these at like Sam Goody or something, because once in a while too, you'd walk in to one of those places and it'd be like $5 each, and you're like, well, I'm buying all this for no reason, because when you're younger, like the mindless buying just to make yourself happy, like those days were, I mean, still living them, right? And then we got a Hermione from Order of the Phoenix, probably the same time frame, just on discount. A little Build-A-Figure. Got Ron, got Sirius Black. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, let these puppies go. We're doing pretty well. Look at that. Another I can't even pronounce her name. Z Delgado. I already have one like literally up there on this. I can't get on the camera. Hanging out over there. Someone pulled the battery out. So when you pull an SPD battery out, it won't light up anymore. The battery's sealed inside the action figure. You can't fix it. It's over. It's game over, man. Oh, I guess we're still good on that. I thought it was in the front. My bad. But this is a lovely series. Deca Ranger in Japan, SPD for the rest of the world. Love it, love it. Lyle, love it. Gonna let this one go since we have one literally to my left. And it's kind of cool now for, like, you know, collecting SPD for all these years. And then I actually have Z's outfit downstairs. I think that's just, it's times have definitely changed and the collection has upgraded. But I love this series, and Bandai did a fantastic job with this. They kept the posability, the plastic quality was high, they lit up, they had extra accessories. I mean, it was a perfect toy line. That's all I gotta say, man. Avatar. So the Avatar series, again, beloved, but where are those hardcore collectors? Does she have like a wand? Okay, I don't know what the hell she's holding in her hand there, but yeah, it's like, again, like Disney is investing heavily into Avatar and their theme park, and it's just like, it's a wonderful series, trilogy, but people don't talk about it. It's just kind of like lost, like these famous trilogies, when you entered like the 2000s, they just kind of just disappeared. They made tons of money. Isn't that kind of interesting? Like Lord of the Rings, like the last one, and then it just kind of phases out. I don't know, man. I'm like scratching at something, but I can't formulate it. Random Star Wars Force battlers of a giant shielded Darth Vader, which actually is pretty cool, to be honest with you. They did a great job with this. It's meant for kids. Come on, guys. You can't get all nitpicky on this stuff. But yeah, more stuff to let go. This is a pretty good tub. I'm going to let go of a lot of stuff in here. We have, that was neat. So the T-Rip. So this is like the T800. I think it might have been a T600. But the only figure kind of like worth getting. Oh, no, there was a T700, and I got the T-Rip. Those are like, no, the T600's not that bad. Yeah, the Warthog fighter was really, really cool. They did a great job at Playmates designing that vehicle. It's very uncommon. Probably the toughest vehicle to get out of the Terminator Salvation series. Again, I like this stuff, but it's the same thing. Like liking it and then having that passion for it, right? So, I mean, I would be surprised it's worth like 15, 20, but you never know. We have, I remember these were coming out. It was so exciting. And it was really nice of them to not be a bunch of jerks and be like, okay, we're going to make this character, and then we're going to make this character. You're going to pay twice. They gave the option to switch the heads, and if you wanted 2 figures, you can go buy 2 figures. It was really nice of them. Great Build-A-Figure, too. This was big deal at the Comic-Cons when this stuff was coming out, and Mattel did a great job. And it's just, I can't believe how long it's been, right? But it's okay to let this stuff go. I might have a couple loose pieces here and there. We're not going to the ballpark. A lot of the superhero figures in general just don't hold super strong value. It's just, if Marvel Legends or DC Direct comes out with a better version of that character, that will be more in demand than that figure there, and that figure will go down in price, actually. It's a fantastic forward. So the Fast Forward series, this was fun stuff. I remember collecting this with another friend, and we were going out getting the mutated Dons. I was going to get the Quarries, the KB toys. It was just fun because you're like the only collector with your friend who collected turtles at this point. You know, other people at that time, obviously, but to you, it was just your world. That was it. It was nice. Viral was kind of cool. Yeah, we can talk a long talk about Gunshin. I know what's happening right now. A couple samples of this unproduced figures finally showed up recently, but I can't keep buying the world. You know how it is. Still really nice stuff, but again, I like these things, but if I had them loose, I'd be fine versus having them carded. And we have a number of tubs just full of 2007, 8, 9 turtles. Swindle. So Transformer movie toys in general are getting more popular because those kids are getting older and they want to play with those toys that they grew up with. So the market's getting stronger, but I myself find a number of the toys to be boring. The colors were just lame. Dark red, dark blue, black, silver. It's not that fun. The transformations at times were really fun and unique. Swindle, being he was not in the movie, they had a lot more leeway to create a new character and transformation that was really unique. That's why I picked this character up. But in general, I don't get excited about movie toys. This is really early too. Wow. I didn't even think about how early this guy is. Even his transformation is much more simplistic. And as they got through the movies more and more, they got more and more complicated. And of course, I have a carded Skylander Giant. It's one of those things that came, it went, and I actually don't know what kind of market's involved with this stuff, but it was a beautiful at its time. They made a good ton of money. But wow, we are going to let go of pretty much the entire tub, which has rarely ever happened. But yeah, this is like those good old days of like just randomly shopping, driving to Toys R Us and Target. Like I would just hang out with my friend and like instead of just playing video games or just sitting there and watching TV, we just like, let's go to Toys R Us, let's go to Target, let's go see what's on sale. We just hang out and just buy random stuff all day, which is to my detriment right now. Funny enough, that person has still retained every single thing they own. I think they might have 30 storage units completely jammed full of toys that they haven't even looked at. They haven't even touched it. They didn't even, lock that key and forgot about it. And if the moment someone doesn't pay for those, all of it goes up, all vintage, all new toys. It's going to be... I wonder if that'll ever happen. That being said, thank you for watching again. That was kind of fun, and we got a lot of fun stock to put up, but it's just nice to reminisce of that time versus the toys. Isn't that interesting? I'm more interested about what I was up to and things I should have been doing, right? But I'll catch you guys on the flip side.